Hello mobile gamers and welcome back. Today's battlefield we are getting into 1944 Burning Bridges, a turn-based World War II strategy game made by Handy Games. Alright, if you guys are unfamiliar with what this game is, links are in the description down below, so check it out if you want to find out about this game and other games made by Handy Games. If you are not up to date with the series, there will be a link in the description as well. There will be also a card on the right top corner. If you click that, you can check the playlist for the previous episodes. Mission 3 is called One Step Ahead. Now, I will notify you guys, I was trying to make this video yesterday. I was recording and there were some issues with the recording, so I had to delete all of the footages, and unfortunately I did not have time to record it again. So the video will be a bit late. I'm going to go back and forth with 41 and 44, so no worries about that. Mission is called One Step Ahead. Push deep into enemy territory and take out an Axis' center of command. It's a very straightforward mission. One fun part about this mission is that there is a bridge. You don't see that much in the other versions of the games, so let's get into the mission. Once again, I'll note I already played this. I thought I was recording, but something happened to the recordings program, and unfortunately I could not get all the footages correct, so I had to delete them all, and I'm doing it again. Alright, so the missions are primary objectives. We have two: capture the bridge and capture the enemy base. One thing to note is that we only have supply trucks at the start. We do not have a starting base, right? So we're gonna move in slowly. These guys corner there. Nice. One thing that I did learn while playing is that AT squads are very important. They play a big role, great against tanks. They also are great for finishing off low HP units in general. They also have the ability to outrange infantry troops, so use that to your advantage as well. Let's do that. Great. Both our scout tanks down there. Let's do that. AT squads do little damage to infantry, so it's pretty good. That. Now you want to get rid of this barricade because it's actually going to force you to go round to the other sides, and it's gonna give you a hard time taking out the enemy because your troops can't gather to attack one specific enemy. Move one there, and let's move one there. Now this mission is considerably harder than the first waves because there are a lot of tanks. Nice, we lost 0 troops, it's always great. So we want to make the tank take the anti-infantry damage, then finish off with our AT squad. Go, nice, loving it. Finish that sniper off. Sniper, we got a sniper, let's use that. Finish that off. I want to heal this guy up. Let's take that down. And one thing to note is that if you stay in trees, forests, or buildings, the damage will reduce that you're going to receive from the enemy. So that's also a very good tip to know. I believe there are no mines in this mission. I did not come across any mines while playing this mission. So that's almost down. There is a very big tank at the back, however, so I want to keep that in mind. Let's do that. Switch that off. And I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I want to kind of do that. And oops. Okay, let's move this guy back. Move the sniper up. Let's move the tank up as well. I'm going to be generous with the gold. I learned that saving up gold is not always the greatest idea because at the end you might have a ton of gold left. I believe that is what happened in 1943 Deadly Desert when I was doing that series. There we go, there's the Tiger II tank. It's a very strong tank. It can take more damage than it can generally dish out, so it's a big problem. We might actually lose the Sherman here. Yeah, it kind of looks like we might lose the Sherman. Yep, we lost the Sherman. A lot of tanks. Right. Might have been too aggressive. But then again, the Sherman did soak up all the damage that the enemy had. That's also kind of good. Let's do that. That. We're not going to engage the Tiger II yet. We're going to engage it all at once with all our troops. Let's do that. a lot of damage. So supply goes out very quick. That's what I learned from playing the first attempt this mission. We're going to take the bunker out. I'm not going to get into it though. Right, we're going to smoke our units. Go. Move this guy up. Awesome. We're gonna take that tiger down very smoothly and fast as possible. Right. Okay, nice. So we're gonna use one of our infantry squads that we have here. There we go. Least valuable infantry squad. I'm gonna use that. And then we're just gonna destroy the Tiger 2 tank. Very simple. I might split this into 2 parts. If this video gets longer than 20 minutes, it's going to be edited down to 10 minutes. But if it gets longer, the whole recording time, if it gets longer than 20 minutes, I'm going to have to cut it into 2 parts because I don't want the videos to be too long for you guys. Because basically, it's obviously going to get boring at some point. It's not because I'm lazy or anything like that. I love making videos, but I just don't... I don't necessarily have that much of time to make like very long videos in one day. Yeah, my commentary is not the best, so... And let's see, group up guys. We can't call any reinforcements at this point. We can call in paratroopers, however, but they're very expensive, so I don't recommend calling in paratroopers. And later we're gonna use the supply trucks as bait to take enemy damage, so also keep that in mind. And if possible, save the bunker that you see on this side of the map, because that bunker can later be used for defensive measures. For some odd reason, it doesn't do that much damage to, like, if you like it to do more damage. There's the first primary objective, we capture the bridge. Well done, Lieutenant. Thank you. There's an enemy outpost just across the river. It will be very useful on our way to the enemy base. I'm going to assume that we're going to have to stop at some point when we capture the outpost or the factory. It's going to stop at that point. Real battle begins now. Be prepared. Right. Let's see. We're going to take out the flamethrowers. We're going to put in infantry. Go. Let's just get all our troops close to the bridge so we can get them all across at once. The smoke is very important here, so I'm going to give them some supply. We're going to shoot a smoke right there because the Hellcat is on the bridge, and I believe the artillery starts shooting when we get onto the bridge. And yeah, looks good. Go, the enemy shouldn't be able to do anything because they can't see anything. Now, keep in mind, you need to constantly keep smoking your troops, or else they're going to die. Let's move the trucks back a little bit. Right, we're gonna keep our guys all here for a few moments. We gotta get the smoke as close as possible in front of the bridge. Nice. Do that. And you get a side mission as well. The side mission is capture or destroy the factory. So we have a factory up here as well. And this is not a primary objective, but obviously, who's not gonna capture that? Smoke on the next turn. Here, let's do that. Nice. Finish them off. So we are still in the smoke, which is great. That. And let's get these guys across as well. If the mission gives you flamethrowers at the start, it's always good to try and keep one of these valuable like units. For example, the mortar squad, the flamethrowers, the snipers. You should always try and keep them alive for as long as possible. Because there's always a reason why they give you those certain units. I'm gonna this right here. Right. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose one of the tanks here because smoke is not necessarily the best position right now. Rim. There we go. Enemy reinforcements approaching. They are here a bit early though. Tons of troops on the bridge. It's not good. Defend the bridge. That is also a main mission that we got. Fall back, Lieutenant. We cannot plan any charging enemy artillery strikes. That's why we have the mortar squad to use the smoke. They tell you this later after the artillery starts shooting at your units. Thought they had better intelligence. There we go. Spotted all 4. And let's see. This is coming up again. That didn't kill him. Okay. You want to shoot another smoke right there. Cover up our troops. And let's get started. Let's do that. This lots of damage. As you can see, these squads do a generous amount of damage to tanks. And boom, we should be able to take it, I believe. Yeah, there's something else there. Okay. And we need to defend this position, so...
There, let's get the sniper over here. We're not going to cross with the guys yet. Go.
And... that seems to be all we can do. Yep, when end our turn. Okay. Nice. Wow, you still see us. A lot of troops died here when I did it on the first turn as well. It's a very hard mission. It's very unforgiving. So we're gonna take out the MG and the AT, not the AT, the AT squad above us, and we're gonna probably finish the first part for this mission here. So I did lose a lot of troops regardless that I played this before. Very hard mission, like I said. It's very unforgiving. And I believe the best way you can do this without losing troops is really over-excessively use the smoke. Just keep smoking, and I believe that'll be the only way you can actually really just do this safely. You need the smoke to defend the bridge. Try and get this guy refilled later. We're gonna try and get these guys out of the enemy artillery view range. That's even possible at this point. We're not gonna call in any troops yet until we take out that AT squad, because I don't want them to take pointless damage from the artillery if that does happen. I can't see what they're shooting at. What's wrong with the camera angles? We shot down the scout balloon. Now we have a clear picture of what we have to take down. It's not that hard. Artillery goes down very easily if you use heavy units like tanks. Let's finish them off, and there we go. We have secured the area. I'm gonna finish off at some point. We are hitting the 20-minute mark right now. Perfect timing. Almost lost the supply base, which is very scary. We'll send this Hellcat across the bridge again to help with the defense, and then we're gonna send these guys across. Go. And artillery can still see us. Wow. Very unexpected. Alright, so that was the first part. We made it across the bridge, we secured the supply. Sadly, the artillery looks like they can see you like all across the map, like to this point right here. So keep that in mind and be careful, guys. Try and smoke, try and stay out of range.
Your dream